a $10 sandwich that tastes like an $8 sandwich. Your host, Olivia Manning. Welcome to today's episode of Scholastic HI Q, the only show where knowledge rules. Today we've got two fantastic teams with us. On the top we've got Fairfield with Jed, Allison, Grady, and Caroline. And at the bottom we've got Effingham with Emerson, Harper, Eliana, and Susie. For those of you who don't know how the game works, I have in my hand a series of toss-up questions. These toss-up questions will be asked to the room. Either team can buzz in to win 10 points. A team that gets a toss-up question correct then moves on to a bonus round, which they can answer for 20 points, or if they get it wrong, the other team can buzz in for 10 bonus points. There are also math questions, media questions, lightning rounds, but we will get to all of those when we get to them. For now, the only thing you guys need to know is the interruption rule. If at any point I am reading out a question and you interrupt me to give an answer, if you're right, we move on with our day and you get your points. If you are wrong, the other team gets 5 bonus points and the option to answer that question. So, if you're going to interrupt me, just make sure you're right. With all of that out of the way, are we ready to HI Q?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. Our first toss-up question, getting right into it, is a math question, so pencil and paper ready? What whole number is the resulting quotient when the square root of 48 is divided by the square root of 3? Allison.
4.
Sorry?
4.
4 is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What central text of Rabbinic Judaism contains the Mishnah, which sets down formally oral laws, and the Gemara, a body of commentary?
The Torah.
Torah is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal.
The Bible.
The Bible is incorrect. We were looking for the Talmud. The Talmud is that piece of Jewish literature. Our next toss-up. At what battle was Johann Rall killed while fighting Americans who had crossed the Delaware River in 1776 to attack Caroline?
Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary War is incorrect. Effingham, I will restate the question. At what battle was Johann Rall killed while fighting Americans who had crossed the Delaware River in 1776 to attack his army near New Jersey's capital? Susie.
The Christmas battle.
The Christmas battle is incorrect. We were looking for the Battle of Trenton. The Battle of Trenton. No bonus round there. Moving on to our next toss-up. What city is the least populous U.S. state capital, is named after a city in France, and is close to the green Susie?
Juneau, Alaska.
Juneau, Alaska is incorrect. Fairfield, I will repeat the question. What city is the least populous U.S. state capital, is named after a city in France, and is close to the Green Mountains in central Vermont? Grady.
Montpelier.
Montpelier is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. In what country did Dick Scoff become Prime Minister in July 2024, while his predecessor Mark Rutte became Secretary General, of NATO?
Switzerland.
Switzerland is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal.
Sweden.
Sweden is incorrect. We were looking for the Netherlands. The Netherlands is that country. No bonus points there. Back to the toss-ups. What author of The Structure and Distribution of Coral Reefs wrote a book drawing on his time on the HMS Beagle entitled On the Origin of Species? Jet.
Darwin.
Darwin is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What type of stellar remnants are maintained by electron degeneracy pressure and must have masses no larger than the Chandrasekhar limit?
Stars.
Stars is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal.
Black holes.
Black holes is incorrect. We were looking for white dwarves. White dwarves. What company, whose profits financed a mystery house in San Jose, used the tagline, "The gun that won the West," to sell its namesake? Harper.
Winchester.
Winchester is correct. Your bonus question, Effingham. In 2004, Iraqi-born Zaha Hadid became the first woman to win the Pritzker Prize in what artistic profession?
Poetry.
Poetry is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Writing.
Writing is incorrect. We were looking for architecture. Architecture is that profession. Our first media question of the game, please turn your attention towards the television. This character is one of the well-known background characters in the hit children's show Susie.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is incorrect. Fairfield, I will repeat the question. This character is one of the well-known background characters in the hit children's show SpongeBob. He wears brown pants up to the middle of his stomach and is a moss green. His most well-known line is, "My leg, my leg." Name this character. Fairfield, you are out of time. This character's name, believe it or not, is Fred. His name is Fred. Back to our toss-ups. What mythical objects guarded by the dragon Ladon, which Hippomenes, used to beat Atalanta in a race, grow on a tree in the garden of the Hesperides? Harper.
Winged shoes?
Winged shoes is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in. You were out of time, Fairfield. We were looking for golden apples. Golden apples are those objects? No bonus question there. What compound, which in the body is metabolized by catalase, decomposes under UV light into two hydroxyl radicals and has the molecular formula H2O2? Harper.
Carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in.
Hydrogen dioxide.
Sorry?
Hydrogen dioxide.
Hydrogen dioxide is incorrect. We were looking for hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. Our next toss-up. What leader who heads the party Fidesz tried but failed to quash a 2025 Pride Festival in Budapest as the far-right Prime Minister of Hungary? Both teams, you are out of time. We were looking for Orban, Viktor Orban. No bonus question. What city named a period of reform under Alexander Dubček's slogan of "Socialism with a human face" before a 1968 Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia? Jen.
Prague.
Prague is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What European microstate within the Apennine Mountains is sometimes described as a most serene republic?
Monaco.
Monaco is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal.
Kosovo?
Kosovo is incorrect. We were looking for San Marino. Our next toss-up. What author wrote about the fictional book The 26 Malignant Gates in a novel about 4 Chinese families who play mahjong, the Joy Luck Club? Both teams, you're out of time. We were looking for Amy Tan. Amy Tan is that author's name. Our first audio question of the game. Please turn your attentions towards the speakers. This artist is an American singer-songwriter and guitarist whose music great.
Noah Kahn.
Noah Kahn is correct. That is 10 points to Fairfield for the correct audio question. There are no bonus audio questions. It's just whatever shows up on the speakers. Our next toss-up. What force has a residual form carried by pions that holds together atomic nuclei, is mediated by gluons, and is more powerful than the weak force? Allison.
The strong force.
Strong force is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. In what country did U.S. troops leave Clark Air Base after the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo?
Japan.
Japan is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal.
The Philippines.
The Philippines is correct. Our next toss-up. What puzzle can be solved using the CFOP method, officially has its blue and green centers on opposing sides, and features 6... Susie.
A Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube is correct. Your bonus question, Effingham. What process developed by a German scientist is used to produce ammonia from hydrogen and nitrogen? You're out of time, Effingham. Fairfield, your chance to steal. All right, you are out of time, Fairfield. We were looking for the Haber process. Our next toss-up. What brass instrument, whose performers often place their hand in the bell while playing it? Susie.
The tuba.
Tuba is incorrect. Fairfield, I will repeat the question. What brass instrument, whose performers often place their hand in the bell while playing it, is highly coiled and is often called French? Caroline.
French horn.
French horn is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What actress, who both wrote and performed on the shows Big Mouth and Dickinson, won a 2024 Emmy for playing sous chef Sydney Adamu on The Bear?
Iowa Debris.
Iowa Debris is correct. In what country did Mohammad Naguib lead the Free Officers Movement coup that was soon superseded by the autocratic presidency of Gamal Abdel Nasser? Jed.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to buzz in. Susie.
Nepal.
Nepal is incorrect. We were looking for Egypt. Egypt is that country. No bonus question. Back to toss-ups. What British author, who may have died in a bar fight, praised Helen of Troy as the face that launched 1,000 ships in his play Dr. Faustus? Jed.
Thomas Mann.
That is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to buzz in. Susie.
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare is incorrect. We are looking for Marlowe, Christopher Marlowe. No bonus question there. On to our first video question of the game, in sort of a unique order of events. First, we will wait for the video to finish, and then I will ask you the question. So, if you can please turn your attention towards the television.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
This quote is the opening to NBC's long-running soap opera, Days of Our Lives. Which ancient figure originally said this? Harper.
Kronos.
Sorry?
Kronos.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in. Allison.
Caesar.
Caesar is incorrect as well. We were looking for Socrates. Socrates of Athens said that famous quote about time. Our next toss-up. What song, whose second verse opens "I'm cliche, who cares," has a bridge that ends with the scream "I told you so," and is a 2024 hit by Chappell Roan? Caroline.
Good luck, babe.
Good luck, babe is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What tournament held at the same time as the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup is a tournament for CONCACAF soccer teams that Mexico won, beating the US 2-1? Fairfield, you are out of time. Effingham, your chance to steal.
The World Cup.
The World Cup is incorrect. We were looking for the Gold Cup, the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Our next toss-up is yet another math question, so pencil and paper ready. What is the largest two-digit number that is a multiple of 4, given that 100 itself is divisible by 4? Jed.
96.
96 is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. In 2025, Bedouins clashed in Syria's Suwaida region, apologies, with what Levantine religious group that broke from Shia Islam around 1015? You're out of time, Fairfield. Effingham, your chance to steal.
Sikhism.
Sikhism is incorrect. We were looking for the Druze, also known as the Darazi. Our next round is the lightning round. Get excited, folks, because it is time for the lightning round. I now have in my hand a series of topics. Those topics each have 10 questions, which one of our teams may have to answer in a mere 60 seconds. Effingham, you get first choice as to your topics. They are as follows: alternating A's, Super Bowl MVPs, epic authors, and first ladies.
Alternating A's.
Give these answers in which every other letter is A. Effingham, your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1. Country north of the U.S.
Canada.
Correct. World's largest hot desert.
Sahara.
Correct. First name of former U.S. Vice President Harris.
Kamala.
Correct. Capital of Cuba.
Havana.
Correct. Central American country bisected by a canal.
Panama.
Correct. Indian epic about the husband of Sita.
Pass.
Latin percussion instrument also called a rumba shaker.
Maraca.
Correct. Buddhist school whose name means great vehicle.
Pass.
Long curved sword carried by samurai.
Katana.
Correct. British pop group whose hits include Cruel Summer and Venus.
Bananarama.
Correct. Indian epic about the husband of Sita.
Skip.
Pass again.
Buddhist school whose name means great vehicle.
Nirvana.
That is incorrect. Indian epic about the husband of Sita. You're out of time, Effingham. The Indian epic is the Ramayana, and the Buddhist school is the Mahayana. Fairfield, your options are once again Super Bowl MVPs, epic authors, and first ladies.
Epic authors.
Epic authors. Given an epic and its credited author, name the modern-day country where the author was born. Fairfield, your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1. The Divine Comedy, Dante Alighieri.
Italy.
Correct. Paradise Lost, John Milton.
The UK.
Correct. The Song of Hiawatha, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
The US.
Correct. Ruslan and Ludmila, Alexander Pushkin.
Russia.
Correct. The Odyssey, a modern sequel, Nikos Kazantzakis.
Greece.
Correct. The Gaucho epic Martin Ferrero, Jose Hernandez.
Mexico.
Incorrect. The Kalevala, Elias Lernroth.
Pass.
The Lusiads, Louise de Camoens.
Mexico.
Incorrect. The Old Norse saga, Himskringla, Snorri Sturluson.
Norway.
Incorrect. The Shahnameh, Ferdowsi.
Pass.
The You're out of time, Fairfield. Martin Ferrero, written by Jose Hernandez. Hernandez was from Argentina. Elias Lernroth, who wrote the Kalevala, was from Finland. Luis de Camões, who wrote the Lusiads, is from Portugal. Snorri Sturluson, who wrote the Himskringla, is from Iceland. And Ferdowsi, who wrote the Shahnameh, is from Iran. That was a wonderful lightning round all around, but unfortunately, they cannot last forever. So, back to the toss-ups we go. What Chinese dynasty, whose rule was interrupted by Wu Zetian, faced a 755 rebellion led by An Lushan and was succeeded by the Song dynasty? Susie.
The Qing dynasty.
The Qing dynasty is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in.
The
Jen.
Tang Dynasty.
The Tang dynasty is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. In probability theory, the normal distribution is sometimes named after what German mathematician?
Leibniz.
Sorry?
Leibniz.
That is incorrect. Effingham, your chance to steal. Effingham, you are also out of time. We were looking for Gauss. Gauss is the name of that mathematician. Our next toss-up. What river, which forms from the Lualaba River at Boyoma Falls, separates Brazzaville and Kinshasa?
The
Jen.
Congo.
Congo is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What sandstone formation in Australia's Northern Territory lies east of Cotajuta and is sacred to the Aboriginal people?
Uluru.
Sorry?
Uluru.
That is correct. Michael Collins stayed in the command module during what mission featuring the Eagle spacecraft, during which Neil Armstrong landed on the moon? Susie.
Apollo 11.
Apollo 11 is correct. Your bonus question, Effingham. What 1976 novel, subtitled The Saga of an American Family, depicts an 18th century slave named Kunta Kinte?
Uncle Tom's Tavern.
That is
Cabin.
incorrect. Fairfield, your chance
Roots.
to steal. Sorry?
Roots.
Roots is correct. Our next media question. I've already introduced you to the television. This is one of the main characters in the show Regular Show. Grady.
Rigby.
Rigby is correct. That is 10 points to Fairfield. There are no bonus media questions, so back to our toss-ups we go. What psychologist wrote the utopian novel Walden 2 and studied reinforcement and operant conditioning as a behaviorist? Allison.
Thoreau.
Sorry?
Thoreau.
That is incorrect. Effingham, I will repeat the question. What psychologist wrote the utopian novel Walden 2 and studied reinforcement and operant conditioning as a behaviorist using his namesake box? Susie.
Schrodinger's.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Skinner. Skinner box is that term. No bonus question there. What country, whose first post-war president was Karl Renner, was governed by the Fatherland Front until Germany annexed it during the Anschluss? Susie.
Poland.
Poland is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in. Jen.
France.
France is incorrect. We were looking for Austria. Austria is the name of that country. Our next toss-up. What poet described one clear call in Crossing the Bar and depicted the title group entering the Valley of Death in the charge of the Light Brigade? Jen.
Alfred Tennyson.
That is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What privateer captained the Golden Hind during a 1577 to 1580 circumnavigation of the globe?
Drake.
Drake is correct. What self-dual platonic solid, also referred to as a three-simplex, is a pyramid with 6 edges and 4 equilateral triangles as its faces? Both teams are out of time. We were looking for the tetrahedron. The tetrahedron is the name of that solid. Zach Gallen was the 2025 opening day starting pitcher for what MLB team, which lost to the Texas Rangers in the 2023 World Series and plays in Phoenix? Harper.
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks is correct. Your bonus question, Effingham. 2 American scientists conducted what 1887 experiment that used an interferometer in an attempt to detect a phase shift due to the so-called ether? Effingham, you are out of time. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Rutherford.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Michelson-Morley experiment. Michelson-Morley. Our next audio question, turn your ears towards the speakers. This game is a 3D platformer developed by Jed.
The Legend of Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey is incorrect. I will repeat the question. This game is a 3D platformer developed by Nintendo that takes players on an intergalactic adventure through a series of small gravity-defying planets. Susie.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy is correct. Our next toss-up. What Thracian-born man escaped from Mormilo training at Capua and was defeated by Marcus Licinius Crassus after leading a slave revolt against Rome? Harper.
Hannibal.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to buzz in. Allison.
Philip.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Spartacus. Spartacus is the name of that man. That ding-dong means that we are out of time for today's episode of Scholastic HI Q. Our winner today is Fairfield. A huge round of applause for the team of Fairfield, but a round of applause too for the team of Effingham for being here for this wonderful episode of Scholastic HI Q. Once again, I am Olivia Manning, reminding you that here at Scholastic HI Q, knowledge rules. Let the music play.